Hello friends, welcome all of you in Rayat Online School Education for Junior College project. In previous video, we discussed on electric potential due to point charge, a dipole and a system of charges. In this video, we discuss the new point of this topic. Let's see. So the new point of this topic, it is electrical energy of two-point charges and of a dipole in an electrostatic field. So today we discuss the new point, it is electrical energy of two-point charges and of a dipole in an electrostatic field. This main point consists of different sub-points and these points are subpoint number first, it is potential energy of a system of two-point charges. Second subpoint, it is potential energy for a system of n-point charges. Next, it is potential energy of single charge in an external field. Next, it is the potential energy of a system of two charges in an external field. And the last, that means 5 number subpoint, it is potential energy of a dipole in an external field. So this main point consists of 5 different subpoints. Let's see one by one. So in this video, we discuss on 2 subpoints, that is potential energy of a system of two-point charges, and second today's discussion point, it is potential energy for a system of n-point charges. So in this video, we discuss on 2 subpoints, potential energy of two-point charges and of n-point charges. Let's see one by one. Before starting this article, we discussed the basic concept of this. Let's see, this one is the first charge and this one is the second charge. When two like charges are at infinite distance, their potential energy is zero because no work has to be done in moving one charge at infinite distance from the other. But when they are closer to one another, see, this one is the first charge and this one is the second charge, come closer to one another, work has to be done against the force of the repulsion. So this work is stored as the potential energy of the two charges. So from this we define electrostatic potential energy. Let's see definition for this. Electrostatic potential energy of a system of point charges is defined as total amount of work done to assemble the system of charges by bringing them from infinity to their present location. Remember, we recall definition once again. Electrostatic potential energy of a system of point charges, it is total amount of work done to assemble the system of charges by bringing them from infinity to their present location. This one is the very important definition. So let's see the today's first point, and the name of the sub point, it is potential energy of a system of two-point charges. Let's see diagram for this. This one is the first charge, that means having the value q1 at point A and having the position vector, it is r1 vector from the origin. This one is the charge q2 at point B and having the position vector, it is the r2 vector. So here Q1 and Q2, these are the 2-point charges at points A, capital A and capital B, and R1 vector, it is the position vector of capital A, that means A point, and R2 vector, it is the position vector of the point B. So here we have to calculate the electrical potential energy of the two charge system. So here we assume charges Q1 and Q2 are at initially infinity. Let's see the next diagram. So for bringing the first charge Q1, let's see in the figure, bringing first charge Q1 to position A, no work has to be done. That means W1 is equals to 0. So this charge produces potential in the space, and having the value, it is V1 is equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 by R1. This one we say that equation number first. So here R1, it is the distance of point A from the origin. So for the next charge, see this one is the diagram. For the next charge, it is the capital B, that means having the value Q2. When we bring charge Q2 from infinity to position B at a distance, see in the figure, at a distance R12 from the charge Q1, work done it is, that means formula for the work done, W2 is equals to potential at B, see in the figure, potential at B due to charge Q1 into the Q2. So we have to get the formula, it is W2 is equals to Q1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R1, that means the distance between the Q1 and Q2 into the Q2. So this one is, say that, equation number 2. So from this work done in bringing the two charges to their respective locations is stored as the potential energy of the configuration of the two charges. So from this, the equation of the potential energy, it is capital U is equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 divided by the R1 2. So this one is the required equation of the potential energy of a system of 2-point charges. Remember equation, capital U is equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 divided by the R1 2. Let's see the next point. Next point is potential energy of a system of n-point charges. That means there are large number of the charges. Let's see figure for this. This one is the configuration of the n-point charges. Charge Q1 at position at point A, having the position vector, it is the R1 vector. Charge Q2 at point B, having the position vector, it is the R2 vector. Charge Q3 at point C, having the position vector, it is the R3 vector. Q1 position vector, R1 vector. Q2 position vector, R2 vector. Q3 position vector, it is the R3 vector. So distance between these two, that means from charge Q1 to Q2, distance, it is the R12 vector. From charge Q1 to Q3, distance, it is the R13 vector, and distance between charge Q2 to Q3, it is the R23 vector. Remember, this one is the very important diagram. So here we have to calculate the potential energy formula. We know that work done in bringing the first charge Q1 from infinity to the point A, we know that W1 is equals to 0. So potential at B, that means V of B is equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 divided by the distance, it is the R12. So W2, that means work done for the 2, W2 is equals to potential energy, that means VB dot Q2. So we have to get the formalities for the work done, 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 divided by the R12. For point C, that means potential at point C, it is the addition of these two. That means Vc is equals to V1 plus V2. So V1 having the potential, having the value, it is V1 is equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 divided by R13, and potential, that means V2 having the formula, it is 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q2 divided by the R23. So putting the values of the V1 and V2 in this equation and simplifying this, we have to get the new format. And the new format is taking outside the common terms, that means V of C is equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into the bracket Q1 divided by R13 plus Q2 divided by the R23. Similarly, for work done for the point 3, that means W3 is equals to potential at C, that means Vc dot Q3. So W3 is equals to Vc, this one is the formula or the value, into the Q3, that means W3 is equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into the bracket Q1 as it is into the Q3 divided by the R13 plus Q2 as it is into the Q3 divided by the R23. Similarly, potential at point D, that means V of D is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3. So similarly, potential at D, Vd is equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into the bracket Q1 divided by R14 plus Q2 divided by the R24 plus Q3 divided by the R34. So that means the work done for the fourth, that means W4 is equals to Vd dot Q4, that means Vd having this value into the Q4. Simplifying this equation, we have to get the new format, that means work done for the fourth, W4 is equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into the bracket Q1 as it is into the Q4, that means Q4 divided by R14 plus Q2 as it is into the Q4, that means Q4 divided by the R24. Similarly, plus Q4 divided by the R34. So proceeding in the same way, we can write the electrostatic potential energy of a system of n point charges at the position vectors R1 vector, R2 vector up to the Rn vector. So we have to get the equation, that means capital U is equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught summation of the for all pairs Qj Qk divided by the Rjk. So friends, here we discuss the potential energy of a system of 2 point charges and for the n point charges. Let's see one problem on this. 3 charges minus q, plus q and minus q are placed at equal distance on straight line. If the potential energy of the system of 3 charges is 0, then what is the ratio of capital Q as to the small q? Let's see how to solve this problem. We draw figure for this. This one is the 3 charges on a straight line. Let's see, having the value plus capital Q, minus q having the indices, that means small a 0, and minus q having the indices, it is the minus a into the minus a 0. So q1 is equals to capital Q, this one is the value, and q2, q3 is equals to simply minus q. So we have to get the radius, that here it is the position, that means R12 is equals to R13 is equals to small a, and distance between R23 is equals to twice a. Remember once again, distance between R12, that means for the first charge and second charge, and distance between first charge and the third charge, it is the small a, and distance between second and third charge, it is the twice a. This one is the values. Let's see. We know that total potential energy of the system of 3 charges having the formula, it is capital U is equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into the bracket Q1 Q2 divided by R12 plus Q1 Q3 divided by R13 plus Q2 Q3 divided by the R23. So putting these values in this equation, we have to get 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught as it is, Q1 having the value it is the plus Q into the Q2 having the value it is the minus Q divided by R12, that means distance between the first and the second charge it is the small a. Similarly plus Q1 Q3, that means capital Q into the bracket small q divided by the small a plus Q2 Q3 having the value it is the minus q and distance between the two charges 2 and the third charge it is the twice a. Putting this value in this equation, so simplifying all these terms, we have to get the new format. It is 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into the bracket minus twice q small q capital Q divided by small a plus q square divided by the twice a. In this problem, we have to get the condition. It is the potential energy of the three charges. It is the 0. That means here this one is the 0 value. So equating this, we have to get, that means simplifying above formula, twice small q capital Q divided by the small a is equals to q square divided by the twice a. So simplifying this equation, we have to get the ratio of capital Q divided by small q is equals to 1 divided by the 4. So today friends, we discuss on potential energy of a system of 2-point charges and potential energy of a system of n-point charges. So in the next video, we discuss the remaining 3 points of this article.